Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking all about shoes. If you've been a long time subscriber, you will probably know that footwear is kind of my kryptonite, and there's a reason why. I feel like shoes have the ability to completely transform an outfit, both from creating a look that is fully cohesive, but also the type of vibe and the feeling that you get from the outfit. Whether it's staying at home, doing something very casual, going to the office, going out for a meal, or whether you are trying to convey something like modernity in your outfit, shoes really are that one transformative key piece. So today I'm going to be sharing 5 different outfits and how shoes really do change the way that the outfit feels and looks, or whether it's something to do with actual color palette, the way that you put together an outfit. And I'm actually really proud to be partnering with Vivaya on this video. If you are not familiar with Vivaya, they are this really incredible, chic, stylish shoe brand that focus on creating and designing shoes that are sustainable and eco-friendly. So every single pair of shoes that they design are made using the recycled yarn from 6 plastic bottles. It's actually a really incredible process, seeing how the bottles are broken down into pellets and then woven into a yarn, and then they can be repurposed for things like shoes or anything else. I think it's absolutely amazing and I love to see it. They have a zero waste design process, and every single pair of shoes is manufactured using 3D technology. They also use 100% recycled cardboard for their packaging. Every single pair of shoes has this really cool knitted design. I'm going to show you some close-ups of the shoes so that you can get a better sense, and every single outfit I pair is going to be featuring a pair of Vivaya shoes, which is really cool. But I really love this knitted material, and you will have heard me talk about this in the past. It is very forgiving. It has a lot of kind of give to it, and is perfect if you are someone who does have a bunion or has wide feet as well. And also the insoles on these shoes are really kind of spongy and soft too. Now Vivaya are actually celebrating their 2nd anniversary, so they've got a lot of different discounts running throughout the month of June. I am going to pop their Instagram handle on screen as well as down in the description box below if you want to go and find out more about that, as I'll be sharing all of it on their Instagram. But first of all, what I want to do is share with you the pairs of shoes that I selected from Vivaya to feature in this video, and then I do have a little discount code to share too. So of course I want to start with the first pair, which I think is kind of their most iconic pair of shoes. These are called the Aria 5, and there's a few different things I really like about these. One, I love a pointed toe shoe because I think it is really nice and elongating on the foot. These ones in particular have a rubber sole, which makes them incredibly malleable and soft in your hand, and makes them very comfortable to walk in too, because they do have this really nice, as I was showing before, really nice cushioned insole. Now the shoes are made using a mix of the yarn from recycled water bottles and also a hemp cotton blended material. Now the hemp plant is really incredible for so many different reasons. For one, it requires very little water to grow and is naturally resistant to many different species of insects. It is also naturally moisture wicking, odor resistant or repellent. It's antibacterial and antifungal as well, so it makes it a really suitable material to use in footwear, considering that we do kind of get quite rough on our feet, and it is so incredibly durable, and that's something that I kind of like to look for in my shoes. I really do also appreciate the cultivation of the hemp plant. It does have that really low environmental impact. Now the cool thing about these shoes is that they are machine washable, and they dry very quickly in the sun as well, and they are, as I said, they're incredibly comfortable. I have no issues with them kind of cutting in or anything like that, because they are this really lovely soft knitted fabric. So those are the Aria 5 shoes. Okay, in a similar vein, we've got the pointed toe everyday flats. These ones I picked out in the black, and I forgot to say I've got the Aria 5s in the espresso color. I will have all of this information down in the description box. Everything I feature will be linked down there. Now these ones I like because they have that exact same design, but they have a slightly squared off toe, and then they do have a very low block heel, so you get a little bit of extra elevation. Again, they're made with that same knitted material, and they also have those really nice spongy insoles as well, so incredibly comfortable, no pinching or anything, because they are made with the knitted material, as are the other 2 pairs of shoes that I've got to share with you as well. Pair of shoes number 3 are the square toe slide heels, which I picked out in the almond color. It's a really pretty pink toned nude. You can kind of see that the knit design on these is slightly different, and I really like the fact that the actual shape of the strap across the foot is asymmetrical. I think that adds a little bit of interest. You also have the little stitched V here for Vivaya, and again you do have that same architectural shape on the heel as well. These are a really nice height. They're incredibly comfortable. Oh, and for sizing reference, I got my usual EU40 in every single pair. I do find they fit true to size. However, if you have especially wide feet, you might like to go up a half size, as I find that they do run a little bit more on the regular to narrow side, but because the knitted fabric does have that give and it is so comfortable, it isn't really something that you should consider as an issue when you are kind of thinking about purchasing a pair of these shoes. Then the last pair that I've got are called the square toe knot loafers, and I've got these in the rich grey colour. So these have this braided detail across the vamp, really nice. They do also have a very slight block heel as well on them. Very comfortable again. These are a little bit more modern than the other styles, I would say, and really fun to kind of play around with and style. I also did receive one of their bags too, which they use that exact same technology, 3D printing technology, to design the bags and manufacture them, and then they also use the recycled bottles to create the yarn for these bags. So the one that I have here is called the Colette Petite bag, and I've got it in the marine chevron. So it's a navy and ecru chevron. This bag fits 15 litres. It fits a 15-inch laptop, so really practical from that perspective. Again, this is also machine washable, so you don't have to worry about getting it grubby, because they do have the reverse chevron as well, which is really lovely too. It definitely has that nautical sort of a feel to it. So those are the items that I have to share from Vivaya in this video. I do, as I mentioned, have a discount code for 15% off site-wide. It is MADE15. I'm going to have it here on the screen and also again linked down in the description box below. But these shoes are absolutely beautiful, and I think the Aria 5 flats in particular are such a great staple because they really do transition very easily across home, work, play. You can really dress them up or dress them down depending on the outfit that you style them with. So I want to kind of dive straight into it and start talking through the different outfits and the way that shoes really do transform the way that they look. For the very first outfit, I've gone for an all black look. I'm wearing a black t-shirt that is ever so slightly loose with a shiny patent skirt which has an A-line design, feels very feminine, and then I've worn it with those pointed toe flats in the black. So it's creating one kind of very simple column of color. I really do love a monochromatic outfit, and it's very much leaning into the femininity of that skirt, because the pointed toe flats I do find are a bit more of a feminine silhouette. So what I wanted to do is show you how you can create a little bit of friction in your outfit, which is incorporating elements that are opposing. So because it is leaning more feminine, I wanted to introduce a masculine component. So I've opted to pair the outfit with those dark grey loafers with the braided detail across the vamp. You can see here that these are definitely more of a masculine themed shoe, and they have a little bit more weight and structure to them. They're a little bit more bulky than the pointed toe flats, and you can really see that. Visually, it adds a little bit more weight to my feet or the bottom of my outfit. You do still have this really nice kind of gradient because my t-shirt and my skirt are still black, and then you have the dark grey shoes. So here I'm injecting a bit more masculinity and a little bit of modernity because they have that squared off toe, which is something that is very current in terms of shoe trends at the moment. For outfit number 2, I have gone full coastal grandma. I am totally loving this trend in terms of styling and outfits. So I'm wearing this really nice long raw silk slip dress, and I've thrown a little cashmere cardigan over the top, just popped it off the shoulder. I've paired that with the Aria 5 flats in the espresso color, and I really like the fact that the shoe color ties in with a component of my outfit. So the espresso color of the shoes is very similar to the kind of tawny brown color of my knit, and it feels very casual, very relaxed because of the more sort of undone, languid, sort of fluid silhouettes that I have going on here in this outfit. Now I wanted to show you how you could easily transition this to something that is a bit more, I don't know, maybe date night appropriate. Maybe you're going out for drinks with friends, or you just want to dress up a little bit more. So I've swapped out the flats and I've opted for those square toe mules, and you'll see instantly it feels more dressy. So I've got that visual elevation, and also I am creating one really nice lean long line, one column of color down the center of my outfit, because the shoes are similar tone to my complexion, similar in tone to the color of the dress. So that visually is something that is really nice to kind of look at, and your eye just kind of draws down, and it makes you look a little bit taller as well, if that's something that you are looking for, not only because you get the actual height from the shoe, because you've created this visual illusion as well. Okay, so for my next outfit, I've decided to go for a trouser look, and I'm wearing a striped knit up top, which has kind of more of a casual effect. I'm wearing these really nice wide leg wool trousers, and then I've paired it with the black pointed toe flats from Vivaya. And here you can see that I am using that tool where I am drawing on a color that is featured in my outfit already. So the stripes of the knit or the midi-niere, they have that black stripe running through. So I wanted to kind of pull on that or draw on that for the shoes. And because the outfit is very neutral, the shoes end up being a bit of a focal point. The eye kind of draws down straight towards the shoes. That's kind of the main thing that you are looking at. They feel very smart though, being the pointed toe, which I like. And this is the sort of outfit that I think you could wear in more of a business casual environment, especially now that dress codes have relaxed a little bit in some working environments. Now for the second look, I did actually throw the Aria 5s on because I wanted to go for more of a tonal outfit where I am wearing very complementary colors and tones all in the same undertone. So it's all very cool undertone. And here what you'll see I've done is I've created a gradient of color. So I've got the lighter sort of oaty beige at the top, then I have a medium sort of red toned brown for my trousers, and then I've got the espresso slightly darker brown shoes. So again, that is really nice and easy on the eyes. It just kind of, you have this line of sight looking down again, you create this column, it makes you look longer and adds that vertical visual height. You can see there's a little bit of a theme in the way that I put together my outfits, and I think this is a little bit more of a complementary look as opposed to one where you are creating more of a focal point in your outfit. So you can see here the difference on screen, how each of the different shoes look, and I really do like both ways to wear it. It's just depending on what you are after, what you are feeling that particular day. Okay, so for my next look, I wanted to wear a pair of jeans with one of the Vivaya shoes, and I decided to go with a silk blouse, which I've pushed up ever so slightly to make it feel a little bit more casual, because I do feel that silk pieces tend to feel a little bit more dressed up naturally, and wearing it with jeans, there's a little bit of a juxtaposition there. And then I have opted for the square toe loafers with that braided design, because I wanted something that would create that friction again with the outfit, because I feel like the silhouette that I opted for is really quite classic, despite the fact that I do have the more formal and casual elements in it. So when I look at this outfit, I do feel like it leans a little bit more casual because of the style of the shoe and the fact that it is the knitted fabric. It is a grey, so to me it just feels a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more running around doing errands, but you do have that modernity from the style of the shoe, which I really like, paired with the classic components. Now for a second take on this look, I've opted for the black pointed toe flats. Here I feel like this is a bit more of a sleek outfit. You definitely have more of that monochromatic look going on, which to me I think is a very effortless way to dress. The shoe is another classic element, so you've got the top, the jeans and the shoes are all very classic, and it feels a little bit more feminine as well, whereas the previous iteration with the loafers does have more of that masculine component to it. For my final outfit, I've opted to wear a white short-sleeved shirt, and I've paired that with a leopard print skirt. Now rather than just tuck my shirt in, I've actually kind of done this little style hack where I've knotted it at the waist so that it creates a little bit of visual shape there, and then I have paired it with the black pointed toe flats. The reason why I did this was, again, drawing on the colors that I've got going on in the outfit, and naturally for me that felt like a really easy way to do it because there is the black leopard print spots on the skirt. So this feels very kind of feminine, very elegant. You have the classic shirting, though it's a little bit more relaxed because it is this kind of soft lawny style cotton that has sort of aged really beautifully because I've had it for about 6 years now, and it also has the short sleeves. Then you've got the silky component of the skirt, which feels kind of very rich and lush, and definitely the type of thing that's a little bit more dressed up that you might maybe wear for drinks or something like that out. And then you've got the black pointed toe flats which feel kind of formal, actually maybe even like you might wear them to the office with this particular outfit. Now what I wanted to do was switch things up and go for something that felt very summery, almost like summer drinks in the city. So I switched out the black flats because I did also feel like when you're looking at the outfit it felt a little bit heavy on my feet because the top and the skirt are quite light neutrals. So I went with the mules, and I really like the fact that these are an open toe shoe design, so it really kind of leaned into that more summery aspect that I've got going on with the actual outfit components, and it also did feel a little bit more like a tonal look because of the fact that the shoes are, as I said earlier, very similar in tone to my complexion, and I would say also in a similar kind of color family to the shirt and the skirt as well, and they do match my bag. And I think when you are kind of mixing and matching accessories, a really simple trick to do when you're feeling a little bit stuck is to match your shoes with your bag. So that's exactly what I did here, and I really love this for, you know, like I said, some summer drinks in the city. I think that would be a really cute little combination. So that is the final outfit. I hope that you love this video. I'm really quite passionate about how shoes can absolutely transform an outfit, and I'd like to know if you had a particular favorite look, or if there was one that you didn't personally think worked. Please let me know down in the comment section below. As I mentioned, Vivaya are currently celebrating their 2nd anniversary, so they've got a whole bunch of sales happening this month, and you can find out more about them over on their Instagram. I also do have that 15% off discount code, which is MADE15. It's going to be on screen down in the description box. So if you have been thinking about purchasing a pair of these shoes, now is definitely a good time to buy. They are just incredible quality and so unbelievably comfortable. So cannot rave about them enough. But thank you so much for watching, for spending some of your day with me, and also to Vivaya for partnering with me on this one. I will see you next week with a brand new video. See you very soon. Bye.